Would like to take you back out to WBZ's Aaron Parseghian, who was live on the ground of the scene working to get more information. Aaron, what can you tell us?
Well, Courtney and David, we just heard from the mayor of Everett as well as the fire chief who is on scene here, who explained and shined new light on some details that we're learning. Of course, we now know this was a fatal crane collapse. One person dead, another taken to the hospital. You can see the rescue crews still behind me here on scene. And one of the things we heard from the chief here is just how this was a difficult area to respond to because it's tucked away in this commercialized area of Everett, right on the water here where that crane collapse took place. One thing we're still working to learn, and something part of this investigation now, is to figure out how that crane actually toppled over. But you can see the fire crews here still on scene. Did mention minutes ago, one person dead, one person taken to the hospital as crews remain here. They've also had crews in the water, but really they're doing a head count of the other workers here, making sure there are no other people that are needing to be rescued. As we've been talking about here, though, this was workers that were here to dismantle essentially an old Exxon plant, part of a redevelopment of this area of Everett, and of course a crane toppling over, causing this tragedy here on a Friday afternoon. We're still working to learn more details, but some of that stuff is going to be coming out through the investigation still ongoing right now here in Everett, but still many crews on scene from Everett, Boston, Somerville, all here on Rover.
Aaron Parseghian, thank you so much. On the ground there, very close to where this happened. And boy, hard to know that right now there are families out there who are watching and hearing about this accident and praying for their loved ones. And now we know that sadly one life has been lost here in this accident this afternoon. And answers, I'm sure, will come slowly as to why this crane collapsed, but you can see it on the right-hand side of your screen when we take the sky eye pictures, that it's on a barge, dismantling part of what you see there. Top left-hand side of your screen, you can see the big orange crane that really sticks out along this scene, as Aaron mentioned, a renovation of an entire industrial park.
Now, there are still a lot of more questions and answers at this hour, but one thing is for sure, everyone responding, Boston, Somerville, Everett, the mayor of Everett on the scene, they are responding to this very urgently. They're taking this very seriously, and they want to make sure that they can do what they can to not only contain the area so that it won't impact anything else around it, because you heard the chief say there's a lot of redevelopment in this area, a lot of movement in this area, but they're also still working to learn how this crane fell, and we will continue to bring you those latest details here on CBS News Boston and on WBZ News.